I remember us having so much fun you took a dump behind an oak tree because you didn't want to walk home. It was fall, and you described the leaves' cold scratch as if it were trying to pick thick pudding from a tight space, spoon brittling away between fingertips from the weight. For several days, we'd watch the white ritual of it harden, let scavengers pick at it like cruel punishment for knowing we put it there. 6 months after, you invited me to my first cipher, an impromptu group of hoodies and windbreakers leaning against gymnasium walls like living graffiti. See, there was this one guy, Green Eyes. He was twice the size of the next guy, had a mustache, not peach fuzz, but the real kind you couldn't cut with bare clippers. He was the type of light skin you wouldn't call an African booty scratcher because it was too improbable. And his bars reflected him too. Hey yo, like Bishop from Juice and Relash, so I'm messing with you, cause he dark skin gathered think he can rap, he's 5 bullets for you. But blah, 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 blah. Take that. Hey son, pass me your shoes. And the crowd, ooh, like they heard him for the first time as he walked the line, stomping the aluminum of each lyricist's pride. It got to the point that nobody had anything to offer him, so he twisted his snap cap back forward and we all wafted in silence. Till my cousin spit lines at me, stuff about how I peed the bed, piss bucket next to mattress so I never missed, and most of it wasn't true. But I was about to not be 10 and I knew what he was doing. High school clicklessness was not cool, and these guys were. Green Eyes is. Iris is widening with each bar stymied in front of me. And I knew I should take it. These cats didn't even know my name. I could only rap along the tapes, had no rep, went to a different school. Plus, he had never seen me nearly naked or palmed a conversation that may have changed my life. You wouldn't end up like the brothers down at Peabody's house, fool? That was it. Still, I kept crack kills close in the cereal bowl on Saturday morning during Dragon Ball Z. Usually next to you, and here you were, transitioning from youth static glider high. It was shocking. And when you said the line about my dead mama, I wanted to cry. Throat kick you against the pavement and cry. This wasn't the last Saturday. We grow up and always be in touch. If there was an entire country between us, it would mean nothing. Your opinion, like glitter, impossible to get rid of, except it was useful. This wasn't the last Saturday. We'd embrace each other first after each child was born. I miss you the way clouds miss rain and peeps plead to the sky evaporate. This wasn't the last Saturday. I'd eulogize you when you die. Break a pact. Tell an entire congregation about that time you dropped the deuce behind an oak tree. The first acknowledgement of it ever between my lips. Instead, I mentioned it in a terrible freestyle that barely rhymed to 9 dudes who meant nothing to me, but were everything to you.